The Gif Bombard, captained by Admiral, I don't know if you got his first name before, but Admiral Canterbury Ismolo is his name, that has ferried you across the Astral Sea toward the Outer Planes, your eventual destination being the City of the Dead, Tunarath, the capital of the Githyanki war machine, where you hope to find more information about a character named Barbas, a mercenary and smuggler, said to be working for a dark entity from both Emmy and Rurik's past. What brought this new gang together was this same smuggler was recently seen moving some humanoid cargo through the astral waste city of Turnstile, said to be on his way to Narath. Cargo that you've now identified as Owl, Zara, and Anna. Anna, whatever her name is. I'm saying Anna now? Man, it's been a while since
we don't cut out
seeing that character. So without any confirmation on the location of Selig, following this lead kind of seemed to be the best opportunity to move forward for the Astral Sea half of our quote-unquote main party. And with these new powerful companions to help, you book passage on the Centurion that we now close our sights in on as it approaches its quarry. We see an otherworldly monstrosity of a ship, massive spiraling nautilus shell, fitted with glossy wooden decking above forward-facing rubbery purple tentacles that are just kind of writhing and grasping out into the astral sea, kind of like a beached octopus or something. From this distance, you can see that the nautiloid is severely damaged. You can see that it is barely moving at all, just kind of sitting there in the astral sea at a slight pitch. And there are kind of large portions of its shell exterior that are cracked. And there's even portions of the hull that are just completely broken. And floating kind of weightlessly around it. It seems like it's kind of recently succumbed to some of the damage that had been imparted in it some time ago. And you can actually see that there are some elements of it just kind of floating around there. Some things of note, you can tell from this distance that the gravity plane of this vessel is fucked. So you'll be under no effect of gravity on the interior of this thing. And you can just see kind of like flashing lights kind of through parts of the hull. You get the sense that you could enter it through some of these holes. They're big enough that humanoids could pass through it. As you can kind of see on the image just of this random one, there are these like platforms, these decks that are out front with like a larger hole kind of near the center, and that would be how you would get into the main area of this ship. And I know we were talking dimensions earlier. So the ship is, over 200 feet long, but it's only like 50 to 60 feet wide, which is good. And then height-wise, there are multiple floors, but again, there's not too many that you probably could. It's within 100 feet tall. From looking at the vessel, you can tell that there's a lot of stuff in the nautiloid shell part. But you can also see that the decks, the lower decks, do extend that full 200 feet. So that might be something to think about. But those are interesting informational bits for some of those spells that you were talking about. But
I do like how you yawn.
Sorry,
Al was... Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
I do like that you yada yada that Al is being held captive by a primordial.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that eventually.
Yep.
Eventually, that lore drop email will come, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I do actually have a bunch of that info, but I figured for now we can get back to that when we actually need it.
Oh yeah, no, it makes sense. It was just like, oh, cool.
Yeah. You did see that Al is being held by at least one primordial.
Yeah.
Wherever he is. So yeah, those are the main bits of info. Ismolo basically, as you guys are approaching, like, will tell you guys will get on a small skiff and fly over there. And the Centurion will run Overwatch. He has a sending stone that you can use to communicate to the Centurion if you need them to, for whatever reason, fire upon the ship or something like that.
Strike.
Yeah. His goal would be to collect this thing alive, but dead is also fine. Alive is just more money. So severely injured is always good. I'm just gonna
Just so you
I mean,
So yeah,
I can't tell if it's coming through his headphones or just his computer, to be honest.
I think it was just computer. I assume.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What else? Yeah.
He really didn't have a plan to deal with the plane shifting. Like
No. He was
how was he going to capture it?
I mean, like I said, he was hoping to get a party of well-equipped people to help him do this thing.
oh, we're here, and I'm even kind of like, how would I capture this?
Okay, let's sit down, flip it, and reverse it. Does plane shifting work different in the astral sea?
No. I mean, plane shift, you can plane shift to a different plane, so it doesn't have to be your home plane. There are creatures that like can't be banished and stuff to different planes in the astral sea, but Illithid's not one of them. But yeah, it's tough.
The good news is the spell we were thinking about can cover the whole ship. If I upcast at the 5th level.
Dope.
That's a 200-foot square cube.
So we just need to get on the ship and stay hidden for 10 minutes.
Yes, by 10 minutes.
What's its range?
120 feet. So I can pick this, that center of can be within 120 feet where we are. So we just have to be able to see relatively the center of the ship.
So we can't just do it from our ship and be like, cool, it's not going anywhere. We have to get
yeah, by the time we would get close enough in our ship, we would be noticed.
Yeah. Okay.
And unfortunately, I do not have Spell Sniper plus Sorcerer Meta Magic to like triple that.
Fair. But I mean, from what you can see, the ship isn't doing much. And yeah, I mean, it looks very busted. But obviously, still would have to get within 120 feet of it.
Is Molo? Has he seen the Silithal face to face before, or was it just ship to ship?
He's ship to ship combat.
Okay. So we don't know what caliber of Illithid we're dealing with either.
Correct. Just knows it's the captain's boat.
This is super meta, but we also don't know that it hasn't plane shifted already. It would be the ultimate blue balls move by the DM to do all of this for it to not be there, but that is on the table.
True. I mean, do we have a way to determine where it's at?
Anybody have the spell Detect Illithid?
I think clerics can have locate creature.
Yeah, and you guys prepare spells based on what you want now, obviously.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Because you'd be preparing for the day, and you guys are fresh. So.
Yeah, I could have locate creature.
And
are they considered a creature?
Yeah.
I'll just drop the.
Yeah, let's see the fine print.
How do I just make it go
the,
to the
speech bubble? I think if you click that, it'll just send the.
There's no speech bubble.
If you hover over it, there's like the.
I'm just gonna copy and paste.
Cool.
Because I am an adult.
Also works.
I am not going to negotiate with Roll20 right now.
Alright.
I don't negotiate with
hostile negotiation.
So to me, like, we would know it's an Illithid.
Right. The only trouble we might have is if there's more than one.
Well, that would also be useful information too.
That would be too.
Not a net loss if we stumble upon two. It's like, you know what? I'm glad we know that.
I think you may not make the requirement in the second paragraph. It depends if that's supposed to be a specific creature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or if it's something I could have read about in a book.
Well, it says, or the nearest creature of a specific
kind, yeah,
such as human or unicorn. So we can say Illithid.
Yeah.
Since he has seen a Illithid one time, that close.
Yeah.
Assuming that he has indeed, because we don't know much about Tumnus.
Yeah. You've probably seen Illithid in Turnstile.
We did see an Illithid, didn't we?
There was one in Turnstile.
Or Xerxes did. Xerxes
I know, but I'm not the caster of the spell.
Yeah.
No,
but yeah, I mean,
the was an Illithid in Turnstile makes me feel like it's not a cheat code to say I've seen one at a bar somewhere.
Turnstile, it's like the Way Cities are weird places where like a lot of creatures that literally like war against each other like show up, and they're like cities are like weirdly chill in regard to like.
Welcome to Casablanca.
DMZ zones almost.
Yeah, and like things happen there, but like at the same time, like some of them just moving through on business, and it's like let it happen. So yeah, I mean, just in the Astral Sea in general, I think you probably encountered an Illithid, whether it was in chains or whether it was being just chilling, reading a book or something. You probably seen it. So yeah, you would feel confident that you would be able to use that spell. I'd say to identify if there was an Illithid of the Nautiloid. The spell also goes in two ways there too. Like, if it's plane shifted off this place, and then
we would know
shifted back, then maybe it doesn't even have its plane shift ability because it already used it to shift back.
Yeah.
It just depends on when you caught them.
Okay.
And if you're curious, I've rolled that chance. So I know if plane shift has been used for the day.
Nice.
So that's fun. For me.
Some of us.
We're having fun. I'm having fun. This is my favorite. The planning before the assault that will just naturally all go out the window. That's just how it always is.
Or magically all as planned.
Yeah.
Like in the marshes.
Yeah. Like when we had the best plan ever to assault Grudhog. And then,
oh god.
And then it ended up with the insect dying, being like his basically him being like put on a spike.
Yep.
Right.
All right, I've dropped command because I can't imagine this Illithid's going to fail a wisdom save. Pretty easily. Smart. And added locate creature. So we now can locate it on the ship and figure out where best to try and enter. We're hoping we can just chill out there for 10 minutes.
What's the range of locate creature?
1,000 feet.
Okay. So we could cast that far off.
Mm-hmm.
And it is one action. So even like if we did it from the skiff, we would know immediately
where
to go.
So it lasts for an hour.
Yep.
Is there a way to get us onto the ship undetected?
So would Emmy know if Illithids have a way to detect invisible things?
Not innately, they don't.
Okay.
Well, hold. That's actually a good question. Because some can sense creatures.
Just like sense them? Like their
brain,
mental presence?
Their mental presence. And even if it's not... Let me check. I don't know if that's all Illithid that can do that. Sometimes I search Illithid and nothing comes up, and I'm like, okay, take Mind Flare. Does that work? Yeah, okay, that works. That's a question. Yeah, so I don't think that's something all Illithid can do, but that's something that some Illithid can do.
It's a gamble.
And then also creatures often seen with Illithid, such as like Intellect Devourers, Mind Witnesses. I mean, Elder Brains, but those types of things can usually sense creatures with intellect, essentially, like creatures that have intellectual thoughts. They can sense their presence within
basically
like certain distances.
Right. I think you kind of technically use the detect thought spell to do that.
Yeah, you can also use that as well.
So I'm just imagining for myself, it kind of works like that.
Mm-hmm. So like if you have ways of blocking your thoughts in some ways, like Ismolo is clearly using some kind of ring to do that.
Ring of mind shielding.
Mm-hmm. Or whatever spells. Mind blank, non-detection, things like that.
Yeah, mind blank, that 8th level spell. Definitely have.
I know. I'm just throwing it all out there.
I don't think non-detection will stop the Illithids because it specifically targets divination spells.
Yeah. Got it.
So, because I already looked at that and I was like, I don't think this is gonna work.
Man, I hate when I search things and it uses the damn Espergenesis. I looked for a way to totally get rid of that out of my library, and I literally can't. So annoying. Like, I'm never gonna play this game. Espergenesis. but it won't.
The two ideas I immediately have are we upcast invisibility and take the risk, or is Molo's ship, whose name I've already forgotten, even though it's been said in the last 10 minutes.
The Centurion.
The Centurion could maybe start attacking the ship from one side, and the skiff makes the end around to the other. You know, just classic distraction.
To get us aboard?
Yeah.
Yeah. That might not be bad.
Yeah, so
Or
that's plausible. He'd be afraid to, like, in its current condition, he's worried about that ship breaking apart or something, and that being the cause for someone to bug out.
So we almost maybe want the sanctum in place before we bombard it, maybe. Because no one can bug her out at that point.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I mean, if it's disabled, if the ship is disabled,
the crew buggering out.
Right, but if it's disabled, like the ship, you know, a ship coming next to it may not immediately alert them.
That's true.
And then if we're just invisible and we just pop on over there, it's a risk, but it
risks our ship more, as they're going to go. May they go investigate it while we're sneaking aboard? Are they going to kill our crew?
I mean, they're bounty hunters. Like, they know how to defend themselves.
One is a bounty.
The rest are just people that.
The rest are just people that work a boat. In the Astral Sea, mind you, but yeah, they're no match for an Illithid. That his crew is just ship people. Random boatmen.
They're the red shirts on the Enterprise.
Their shirts are so red. Yeah.
Is there like a distance that we could fly over there, or dimension door over, or some such thing, where he couldn't just get right to him, but we can make it over?
What's our distance right now?
Whatever you need it to be.
I mean, but like
you're outside the range of, like, you could basically probably like flew by so you could see it from a distance.
Right.
But you're basically still what you believe would be stealth mode to some extent.
What would the captain believe to be the closest we could be without being detected on board the ship?
Make up a number, Michael.
Yeah, that's it depends.
Come on, Michael.
It depends on I mean, for him, he would think somewhere within like 1,500 feet.
Okay.
He could get that close. With the ship in that
condition.
In that condition, he thinks he could get that close without them noticing, especially within the Astral Sea, this area where they're at. Like,
what is needed for us to get over there? Because like, there's going to be. You said like, it kind of acts a little like space when we're not close to like ships, like. So we can't breathe out there, right? Or is that something we need to think about?
You will be able to breathe. You should be able to breathe.
Okay, so we don't have to think about
skiff or something.
Yeah.
How many rounds would it take us to get over there?
There's no way to make the skiff invisible. That's really our problem.
That's true. Unless we have somebody that can do some illusion on it or something. Make it look like something else.
I could do a silent image.
Silent image, I think, is humanoid phase.
15 foot cube. Image of an object, creature, some other visible phenomenon.
Does it require concentration?
It does. But we would just drop it the moment we get on board, right?
Right. Locate creature concentration?
Yep.
Okay.
So we could make the skiff look like something else, or
could make it look like just a rock floating through.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Through space.
Or we could just create a second skiff and have it go to the other part of the ship. But I kind of like the rock or shooting star idea.
Yeah, because it was like hanging out around like some. Like it's not just hanging out in the middle of nothing, right? Is it like anchored near something?
The ship?
Yeah, the Nautiloid.
The Nautiloid is currently not anchored against anything.
Well, I mean, like, is it just out there in the middle of like nothing around it at all, or is
no? There's like asteroidy bits.
Okay, so a rock floating by is not going to look out of place.
I like that.
It would not. Of note, since you can tell there's no gravity, that the gravity field is broken on this thing, speeds when we are moving through space are going to be based off intelligence. So
what's the
friendly reminder?
What's the? I think I might have asked this last time, but what's the ratio of int?
So it'll be, I don't know what everybody's int is, but so like if you're at 16, between 16 and, is that an 8?
8, baby.
Okay, so 8. He has a speed. Tumnus will have a speed of 20, moving through the air. 11 to 15 is going to be 25. 16 to 20 is 30. So regular speed, and anything over 20 plus, you're going to get extra speed. So like 25 or 35. Sorry. So it might not make too big of an impact.
Oh, 20
it's Molo.
30, or is 20 35?
20 is 30. Well, 20 would be the next step up. So 20 would be 35.
Okay.
Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll move slightly faster.
So you're faster. I'm the same. Marshall is slow.
Very slow.
And when it comes to the combat, I don't know if you were here when I said this, Nate or Preston. I can cast Intellect Fortress at 7th level to cover all of us, and that's advantage on int, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, and resistance to psychic damage.
Nice.
So that's going to be my concentration during the battle, more than likely.
That seems like a good one.
I don't really want Private Sanctum a concentration?
No. It lasts for 24 hours once you cast it.
So you could cast that the moment we set off in the skiff.
I can technically, I guess, start casting it.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm not having to have us be invisible. Because I couldn't do that at the same time, I don't think. Right, Michael? I can't... Even though Private Sanctum doesn't take concentration, I can't concentrate on another spell while I'm casting it.
Yeah, correct. Because casting
it kind of takes up that same...
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. So yeah, if I don't have to do invisible, I could potentially, start casting this on our way over. So it, goes off when we get there. And finding that 10 minutes on board the ship might be moot.
Or at least decreased.
Decreased, yeah.
Okay, I like it. This will make a skiff look like a nice harmless asteroid. We float on over, get to an entry point. Emmy will finish casting Private Sanctum while Tumnus casts Locate Creature, see where we're at. And then the plan kind of goes out the window. Because, Mind Flayer and all bets are off. Anything else?
I have no intention of trying to capture this thing. Any way I could potentially do that is so convoluted.
Yeah.
Let's not even try. Because I could maybe do it, but I don't really want to try.
If we were the other party and we had the dimensional shackles, it would be worth, putting in the effort.
Yeah.
But we don't.
Because if we could disable it for an hour,
yeah,
I could do it.
Yeah.
But how are we going to disable a Mind Flayer for an hour?
No, we're bringing the head back to the Admiral and saying, hey, sorry.
So we get in there.
accomplished.
As soon as we get it, find it, kill it as quickly as possible.
Anything we're missing, Nate or Will?
I don't think so. I think we plan the best we can with 3 people.
Yep.
Yeah.
ED form? Question mark?
He might just be listening in.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't have a healer though.
I mean,
Stand back on the boat.
Tumnus will serve. Well, once again, cleric. I can.
You can have stuff.
Yeah, let's.
I know you're not a life cleric.
I am not a life cleric.
You are the cleric that wants to shoot fire.
Or, just spread the good word.
Yeah.
All right, Xerxes, you said your speed was going to be 30, right? Normal, regular speed. You're in the 16 plus area. I'm just putting down that many people's. This is 20 speed.
Yep. Okay, we dropped silence and added cure wounds.
Emmy is 35.
I've got healing word already. I've also got. I had Revivify already, so. And the diamond to do it. So, from that standpoint, we're okay. And I will also. I'll cast something right before we go to give us a tiny little temp hit point buff.
Your decision. Do you want Ismolo to go with you, or is he a liability?
I think we want him on the ship.
I agree.
To coordinate a strike in case we need it. Xerxes, do you want to be the one in charge of calling that?
Sure.
That math checks out.
So Xerxes has the sending stone.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm taking sending just in case we use that and we still need to contact him again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see what Kale has prepped. If it's anything helpful, I'll give you something. If it's not,
it sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck. Any long term, anything. You know, he can heal you or restore you if you need it when you come back. I think everything else is kind of short.
We could have him prepare aid and just spam that a million times. Give us a million hit points.
That's well, aid increases max hit points, right?
And temp.
Oh, it does?
I think so.
I thought it just increased max.
He could give you some good berries.
Oh, each target's hit point max and current hit points increased by 5 for the duration.
Current hit points, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see anything that he could give you that you could take. You could do aid that lasts 8 hours.
Okay, he can upcast it too. Or more.
8th level.
Upcast
8th level aid.
Yeah, I mean he could upcast it to 5th. Does he have higher than that? Should, right?
Depends on his multi-class.
Yeah. He's pretty close to his cards to his chest, so I'm not exactly how that's figured out.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking at his sheet and I'm very confused too. I don't think it's all here.
Just for simplicity's sake, call it level 5.
If
Yeah,
he's
just
if he's a caster in both classes though.
Depends on the class.
Yeah, if there's like Warlock in there, it will throw it off.
No, it's a regular. It's like he's got some druid and some cleric.
It's a druid cleric.
Yeah.
Should have up to 7. Should have a 7th level spell slot then.
Okay, it looks
If
like
that's
he
his
does.
only. None of us would have an 8th level spell slot.
Correct.
That's all I'm seeing. So let's
That
just
would be 15th level.
Did I do that right?
I mean, it says Abjuration 7.
Okay.
So that would be
10 or
30?
10, 15,
3 creatures with
Yeah.
damage.
30, right?
30.
Boom. 30 temp H pizzles.
Good.
For the record, it is technically not temp, but it kind of operates as temp.
Yeah, you can't heal above it, right? Oh, I guess you can.
Well,
It
yeah.
So,
For
so
8
like
hours.
during this fight, I could I could heal us up past because our max has been raised, but once it ends,
Goes back then.
So yeah, your maxes go up 30 for this. I mean, it's 8 hours.
Great job, Kale. Thank you
Well,
for your
that's great.
service.
Well, that technically only hits 3 of us.
But that's just you 3.
There's
going.
only 3 of us going.
Oh, is Will not technically here?
I think so. I haven't heard.
He's typing.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay.
here,
So
kinda.
Rourke might be here. Okay, so Rourke will go.
Then give it to Rourke then.
I don't
Yeah.
think Rourke needs any 10 HP.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, I mean, Will can say he wants it, but let me tell you, Rourke is
I mean,
beefy
he
boy.
can have it if he wants it.
He's a beefy.
I'll give him my points if Rourke wants them.
Well, Rourke, you tell me, or them, when you're kind of back. If you want the 30 points of temp HP. He's
Okay.
well above all of you. I'll tell you that. I know Emmy also has the Abjur stuff, but
It puts me at a ridiculous amount of hit points for a wizard.
yeah,
Sure, it's gonna make me
Right
so
now.
angry.
yeah, it will. I mean, but she's an Abjur, so it's different.
Yeah, it's with that aid, it's over 160.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Same with Rurik, but
No.
his would have taken him over too. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Okay.
Gonky guy.
Yeah. Let's see. So Rurik's speed is also in the 20 speed guy. It's hard being low end in the Astral Sea.
And unfortunately, we won't be able to use any teleportation to close the gap either. So we'll have the Sanctum down.
So if you're planning on preparing like Misty Step or Dimension Door, just kick those things to the curb because they won't work if you get here.
They're only going to, Dimension Door is only going to be good as an escape. As we leave the ship, we're out of the range of the. I mean, I could technically, if we need the fuck out of there, I can dispel my own Sanctum.
Yeah. Okay. So is there anything as far as items or anything? I don't think there's any weird item dispersion that needs to be done. The bag is with Steven.
Emmy has her own bag.
Yeah. Alright. Cool.
Pile full of magic items in there. Steven does.
Yeah. What happens with bags of holding? Okay. Alright, so are we good on going to the Nautiloid? Is that our next move?
I think so.
Alright, so let's do 757 break and then jump back in and go on an adventure in a Nautiloid. Okay. So what is the plan? What do you want to be the first thing that we do? What do you want the first thing that happens is? As the four of you start heading over?
Yeah. Actually, a quick question. What's the range of the ship's cannon?
Good question. Is that written? Might not be on this page. Let me check. It is. There are 2 ballistae. Ballistae. I don't know. Is that when you're doing multiple? I don't know.
I think it's just ballistas.
There are 2 of them, and their range is 120. Anything beyond 120 up to 480 is at disadvantage. The giant cannon, however, has a range up to 600 feet. Anything beyond up to 2,400 feet is a disadvantage. So it's got 600-foot range for the big boy. And the big boy, there are 5 cannonball or 10 cannonballs. And it does a lot of damage. 16d10.
How long would it take to move 1,000 feet for the ship?
The ship it's 35-foot speed, so it can only go like max 8 miles per hour. So if 2 trains are leaving, yeah, a little bit.
Because we don't want to enter the range of piquing the interest from those on the ship before we're.
It just stays where it is. It's in range of the bin gun, so we're good to go.
Right, right. Feet. It's in range to at least hit it.
Yeah,
not ideal, but possible.
Yeah. And like if we're in, hey, danger, blow it all up, he can move it closer. So they'll know we're there anyway. So I think we're set.
Then we would have to worry about space combat, which we could worry about. We might need to. We'll see.
So, Tumnus.
Tough break. I hate to say that.
Tumnus is casting Silent Image on.
Yep. On the skiff.
To make it a rock.
Nice, friendly neighborhood asteroid.
And it'll take less than 10 minutes to get there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to start casting Private Sanctum as soon as
Cool.
we get on board at 5th level.
So you'll be able to basically get the whole guy, the whole ship.
And I think I'm going to try and aim it for like that, because I can within 120 feet whenever I finish casting it, right?
Yeah.
I think I'll just try and aim it for like
How do you like them apples?
that's like the back of the main deck.
Cool. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, like so that covers, and you know, like it goes out to about where the tentacle starts, so the distance is like 175 for the whole guy, essentially.
I can get
Maybe.
the whole thing.
Cool. If that map helps you visualize what we're working with here. Horrific ships they have. I assume they get the shells from somewhere, which is really scary.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy to think about.
Is the grid supposed to be different on this map?
I think the characters are just small
Okay.
on the other map. So yeah, they'll be big. I'll make you guys full. You guys should be
Okay.
able to fit. Full size, 5-foot squares. There we go. Okay, so yeah, you guys go stealth mode, turn into a rock, and start heading there as Silent Image is being cast.
Yep. So
where-
friendly neighborhood asteroid.
So 120 feet is where you need to be in 10 minutes time. So it's not like you're moving exceedingly quickly to get there.
Nope.
For those of you that are, let's say, Xerxes and Tumnus, as Emmy's kind of concentrating on like getting this spell cast and all that. If you guys want to roll, just the perception checks, just actively as you guys are kind of looking, and Will, if you're there, feel free. Look at that guy. I don't know if you got advantage or not, but either way, 16's high enough. As you guys are approaching, when you get near the end of the 10 minutes, so you're within 500 feet of this thing at this point, as you guys are just slowly floating. You do see a few interesting things. The first is something familiar to Xerxes. A small little brain with legs.
Love that.
It crawls out from the main entrance, which is somewhere around here. This kind of like main deck enters into the nautiloid. It crawls out and like it doesn't have eyes or anything, but you do get the feeling that it's just like looking in your general direction. And then you
joke's
also
on it. I'm too stupid to detect.
you also see one. So I don't know. You can see my ping back here. Crawl out of like a crack, and it's like on like basically its clawed legs, like spider climbing on the nautiloid that's kind of like at a tilt, and it crawls out back there, and does a similar thing, kind of just looking in that general direction that you guys are before retreating. back inside.
Try going up the butt. Shoot from below.
Yeah. I think there might be an entrance.
Just away from where the walking brains are.
Yeah, so you saw one. You saw basically one come out the main entrance, then come out somewhere in the back.
I guess don't make it too obvious of a rock changing direction.
But yeah, I mean, once you get within that 120 feet, your spell takes hold. Private Sanctum. What a cool spell.
Had no idea I'd ever actually have a chance to cast it.
But I wasn't sure if you were casting. Did you cast Locate Creature before you went, or did you want to?
Could you have with Silent Image? That was going to be Tumnus that did that.
They're both concentrations, so it was once we got on board, I was going to locate creature.
Cool. Where would you like to approach?
How about the belly button?
Is the belly button on
underneath?
a shell ship?
Yeah.
I assume that means underneath.
Yep.
Let me check if there's a hole there.
Let me look up a Nautilus's belly button real quick.
There is no hole in the bottom portion of the ship. There is one in the rear mid-level. See? Yeah, there is one in the rear mid-level. And then there is, it's kind of like back right. That's kind of where you saw one of the brains emerge. And then there is one in on the left side, on this map. It would be, let me actually just mark. How about that? Is that easier? I'm just on different pages. Hold on.
No worries.
Okay, so there is one. Give me a free hand. And a purple pencil. So there's one here. Ooh, wow, really great. There's the hole there, and then there is, and that's kind of like mid-level. And then there is one lower down.
I still only see one so far.
Yeah, sorry, I'm on a different page. Making sure I'm marking it around the right portion. And then there's one here, and that's further down on the ship. And then there's an entrance here. But those are the big kind of cracks.
And we saw Intellect Devour there and there.
Yeah, you saw one come out of there, and you did see one come out of here as well.
We'll go to the.
You didn't specifically see one come out of the backside, though you were also not approaching from that side.
Yeah. Don't matter to me.
I feel like the one we didn't see the Intellect Devour is as good a choice as any.
Sounds like
if we run into one, we would have ran into one on the other two.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Good plan. Simple. Easy to remember.
Okie dokie. Okay, let me bring you into. This mappy.
And after Emmy casts the Sanctum and we get on, step on the Nautilus, you're going to cast the Intellect Fortress. And 4 people to cover, right?
Yep, all 4 of us.
6th level. Yeah, I'll get all 4 of us. Everyone has resistance to Psychic and advantage on Int, Wiz, and Charisma saving throws.
Awesome. Let me give you a blue guy. Okay. I bring you onto this page. Yeah.
And we are aboard.
And you are aboard.
Okay, I will, Is this a door right here?
It's right here in front of Xerxes, technically.
Okay, cool.
This is not set up with the new doors. So
Cool, no worries.
I
will cast Locate Creature.
Dope. Okay. And that is on an Illithid.
Yep.
Presumably. Unless you're like looking for a unicorn.
Nah. I've frolicked with plenty of unicorns in my day.
Okay.
Thomas got tired of that shit.
Variety is the spice of life.
I don't know if it works this way, but it does for right now. You get two radar bimings. Both of them in the eastern direction, generally speaking. One of them higher than you, one of them lower than you.
Hey.
We're gonna have to kill both of them.
Yeah. Top one first, I think, for no reason at all. I just picked.
Do we know anything about a Nautiloid's structure layout?
I don't think so.
Be that? Okay.
No, that. We already got the cheat for
Where the hell? Captain's
Something
quarters
makes me think that
the bridge is generally at the top, so that's why we're going up.
Fair logic. All right, go boys.
And so is the skiff still just hanging out right there?
Yeah, it's unpiloted. It's basically like tied on the outside.
Love it. Okay, cool.
Anchored on. There's something that you could connect onto if that's what you wish.
All right. Let's go spread the good word of the Lord of Light.
As you step out the door, Xerxes, what you see is a long hallway.
Xerxes, you die.
And you die immediately. No, you see
a long
hallway that at the far end. Well, you see to your west. There's like two large, like, almost trap doors that seem to go down. There's also a bunch of, like, boxes and things like that. And then the whole hallway on both sides is covered in doors. Just door. The long hallway of doors on both the north and south side. And at the far end, you can see a door here, Xerxes. So, like, that's the only door on that edge, other than all the doors on the north and south. And then you can actually see the base of a staircase here that goes up. So that's what you see as you exit. And reminder, you're floating. You're floating.
That's right.
In anti-gravity.
So annoying.
You will, I guess, float his way toward the staircase.
And just as a gentle reminder, Michael, locate creature is active, so if either ping moves, I know about it.
Yeah, so neither appear to be moving right now.
Yeah, just general note as we're traipsing about.
Yeah, so this is a staircase going up. And if that's your end goal is going up, then just let me know.
Yeah.
Sure it's not going down.
You can't be too sure about how many times I looked over this map in particular. I also think it's scaled really weird.
That was just an Amanda joke.
Oh, I know what it was. I know. Yeah, so there's a door here, and then the stairs go up.
Door first, maybe?
Up to you. You tell me.
Or just go up? Go straight to the source.
Neither has moved thus far. Chuba. This place is weird, by the way. Just like metallic-y, purplish metallic. All the doors are like large metallic. Like, it's very futuristic. Xerxes, you've seen like this style before in Briarwood, like just like the tech. This floor is dark. There's not a lot of light here. But like, even though all the doors that like you just all walked by that were lining the north and south, they just like had this like metallic sheen to them. They don't really have handles. It's all very, very odd, very, very strange. But yeah, there are stairs that go up here and a door to Xerxes' right.
Up the stairs.
Let's go up.
Floating up the stairs to which one is that? That would be this guy. That would be this one. Okay. God, so annoying. This map, man.
Could send my familiar to go try and find the other one and keep an eye on it while we try to take care of the first one.
Up to you.
Because you're not necessarily, you're not gonna likely keep locate creature on for the battle.
Not likely.
Okay.
But
I'll try and
I can also always recast it too.
Right. Yeah, I'll send Dragon, tell him to be discreet as possible, and coordinate with Tudnus on sending him in the right direction.
Cool.
And he can telepathically communicate back.
As far as doors go, do I need to know anything? Dragon. Interact with doors just fine. I assume yes.
I mean, it isn't necessarily quick. I mean, these doors have handles, or are they?
They're kind of like you could. Well, you haven't interacted with one yet. They don't have handles. if you want to send Dragon, which you'd have to find a way down to do that.
Maybe you can find some holes in ventilation. I don't know. Service. What are the See, I'll have him like watch like an intellect devour, see how it goes through doors.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And he can kind of carry on his own for a little bit, try and figure stuff out.
Cool.
And if he can't, we'll come back.
Love it. So where you currently are, you don't necessarily see a route for Dragon other than the stairs going up, unless you want to start opening doors or have dragons.
Okay. No, let's just go up then for now.
Okay.
We could flip it, send it up, and we can go down.
Drew, do we see an obvious way down? Not without opening.
Trap door.
There's a trapdoor here. That's in the floor.
Do we just want to take a peek inside?
It's like a cargo. It's like a cargo door, which like opening that would be a thing. Like, so if there's anything underneath that, they would not clearly know that it was being done.
I'd say let's just keep going up. We'll worry about it when it moves.
Up we go.
Up first. Okay.
Up, and away.
Up, and here we go. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these fucking. Don't mind me yelling about this.
Nothing to see here.
It's just annoying. This alliance bullshit. Okay. So you float your way up this thing. You are here. I'll just have you lined up. Like weird people standing on the stairs. But these are the stairs that you just came up. From this room, you see a large hole to the north in the side of this thing. You see this hole is like the basically the upper portion of the hole that you guys passed through, so you can still kind of see out. It's not technically walkable. You could go into this area, but not outside. The thing just made me delete the outside portion. You see two doors over here, and you see two ladders that lead up to two doors here on this side. And then you also see two stairways going up. You also see at the base of the stairways and on the stairs, there is some intriguing some things. You can see glowing, pulsing lights coming from above. Just kind of like boom, boom, boom. And on the stairs are writing, just like kind of like this dark purplish black liquid that's just kind of like it's some form of script, some form of text of writing that's like on the stairs, on the surface of the actual stairs, on the walls, and it just kind of like comes down into this area and kind of like smears a little bit, but it seems like the writing kind of stops on this level, but it seems to like go up the entirety of the stairs. Like when you guys walk out of this lower staircase, you can basically see directly up this staircase as it kind of curls and goes up to the level above, that there's just like scrawled writing all over it in this like black, purplish black, kind of still moist liquid, this ink, kind of like thick ink, and it's just like all manner of weird text. No one recognizes the text immediately as like readable. Xerxes, however, you've seen this, maybe not specifically, but you've seen this text before to some extent. I think, Emmy, you recognize that text is weird for an illithid. That is very out of the norm. And Xerxes, you recognize this as well, because you and your party that encountered illithid in Briarwood notably found journals and text, and that was out of the ordinary for illithid. They have no need for written language. Their whole society, they have absolutely no need for it. Doesn't make sense for them to have any need for it. So that was really out of the ordinary, and you found a lot of information back in Briarwood in some of these weird journals after they were deciphered through a manner of comprehend languages between Calic and Stephen over the month that you guys spent kind of deciphering Briarwood. So yeah, written language, really weird, really out of character. And it is just scrawled all over the stairs as you guys emerge this level. And as I said, 2 doors to the east and 2 doors up a set of ladders to the west. And there is a door here as well.
Do illithids have a specific language they speak?
They don't. They speak, well, technically I think they speak deep speech.
But deep speech doesn't have any written counterpart, right?
No, yeah. And they speak telepathy, so they can like speak basically any language, as far as you know, with illithid.
And our blips haven't moved?
No, one is above and one is below.
I mean, it's
Keep
just
going up.
Is this lettering on the wall? Is it like ridged at all? Does it have like a physical element to it? Like, is it engraved or?
It is like a written in some kind of thick liquid, some kind of like substance, almost like smeared, like it was written like with someone's fingers or something.
I mean, he's gonna, as we're kind of walking by, I mean, he's just gonna write down like a couple, or like mimic a couple of the words.
Yeah, actually, Emmy, just roll intelligence.
Okay.
As you're kind of interacting with it.
Do you want my help, Emmy?
Sure.
Cool.
How's a joke? Because my int is 8.
He's like, "Do you want my help?" He's still at the bottom
hold
of the stairs.
hold my journal while I write in it.
I would hold it if I wasn't still in the hallway downstairs. I'm
15.
on my way. 15. You start jotting down a few, and then you see the same kind of like characters, whatever they may be, repeated, and then you actually pick them up again, repeated again. Very like similar characters that seem to be repeated quite often.
So there's some patterning to it.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. All right. Just wanted at least a sample. Good for now.
Cool.
There's time. She'll study more later. But we have elephants to kill.
All right, up the stairs.
Up.
Okay. As you go up the stairs, You find yourself kind of exiting into the main hole of the Nautiloid. What you see...
So we're going into space now?
Well, so there's basically, like, up above you is the, like domed ceiling.
Observation deck?
Yeah, and you can see the hole that leads out on the observation deck of the Nautiloid. So, like, I'm putting you guys on this map again, but just know that you're technically still inside. It's just how this beautiful map works. Okay, please work. Please be nice to me, cleanse me. Oh no, there's so many of you. I forgot you're already here. That would have been way easier, because we're already here. Okay. But you're basically right there now. It's coming out in the middle of this thing, and you can see the main, like, outer deck. But what you see as you kind of enter is all these, like, pulsing lights, all this alien technology that is very similar to the tech that Xerxes encountered back in Briarwood. Of note, though, there are these kind of, like, black, thick veins running all throughout this place, kind of like cables. Some of them are broken and dripping this, like, black, viscous, blackish, purplish fluid. And a lot of it is dripping it just into the air, so it's just kind of like moving about, like, kind of like jello wobbling through space. Droplets kind of like floating and like bouncing off things in 0G. As kind of mentioned before, like Xerxes, you've seen this tech in Briarwood, which is expected. You're going onto a Mind Flayer ship, so that's not weird. The weird thing is that this entire room is covered in that text everywhere. As you walk up these staircase, every surface in this main hole is covered in weird text. Text that you recognize but don't know how to read. Some kind of strange written language that is so out of character for these creatures. In the center of the room, there is like a lot of this room. There's like things floating around it, not just the black viscous liquid, but like chunks of things and like pieces of cargo crates, broken parts of like the counters that have all these buttons on them, like just like little things just floating around. But like anchored into the center of the room is what looks to be like kind of like a tripod like structure. And it's just anchored to the floor, so it's a little bit out of pitch. And the scrawled text almost seems to emanate from like it was like started maybe in the center around this like tripod, and just like kind of continually written out in this kind of arcing, warbly text. On top of the tripod is about a softball-sized sphere that is not hard, kind of like this milky white sphere. Looks kind of soft and gelatinous, but it is encased in this kind of hardened, jagged, translucent orange crystal. And it is the main thing that's kind of slowly pulsing with light, kind of rhythmically pulsing with light. Around the room, you see there are many bodies kind of floating. around. There's 6 bodies in total. One of them being the body that is drawing your attention, Tumnus. There are 6 Mind Flayer bodies just floating, unmoving. They look severely injured. You would suspect them all corpses. But one is drawing your attention. Though it is not moving, it looks very dead. It must still be living because it is attracting one of your locate creatures. And just it's kind of floating in 0G. And there are 6 of them around the room. But only one of them is drawing your attention.
Anything obvious that would have killed these Mind Flayers?
Roll. Well, let's just say
missing limbs, or
there's one. There's one. There's like gore.
Okay, so it's obvious physical wounds.
But yeah, as one kind of like floats by, you can see that it has a big fucking hole in the back of its head, and just a big, like it looks like it was like Xerxes would see it and think it was shot in the back.
By a hippopotamus with a shotgun. Big a hole.
Well, you'd have to inspect it a little closer. So, if you want to pull one of these things down in the back of the head, you can.
First, I will draw everyone's attention to the one that I was detecting. Xerxes, do you want to maybe put old Bessie down? 2 to the chest, 1 to the head, to make sure.
Wait, I know Xerxes' gun is different now.
It's got a silencer, right?
Yeah, do we have to worry about sound with it right now?
No.
Okay.
It retains all properties. It just is no longer physical.
Yeah, so just like rules of Zombieland, double tap.
Yeah, okay, so you got the silence, yeah, nice.
Except for the shotgun, that's not silenced.
Yeah, well.
I don't think this moment needs that.
To?
Say again, Will?
Are we sure that we want to? I mean, we just came across a bunch of dead bodies with a shotgun-sized hole in their head. So far, we've trusted this dude we're on the boat with pretty highly for no reason other than he's given us a ride. Like he could have murder balled all of these things. Is waiting for us to bring back. Like maybe he can't come onto the ship for some reason. And once we bring it back, is planning on doing the same to us. If in fact it does look like a musket-sized hole in their head, like the story just might not be exactly what we think it is. Not that we can trust an Illithid to tell us the truth.
Yeah. It's true. I mean, then how about this? Xerxes, will you be watching the possibly alive one, and I will investigate a dead one.
With that. Absolutely. So yeah, you go over to one of the ones that's unmoving, presumably dead. And yeah, looking at the back of it, it's a pretty clean incision. This kind of like circular, like almost like a drill went through the back of its skull. And as you kind of like get up there and like look into it, then like turn it towards like the flashing light so you can see there's nothing inside its skull.
Its brain is gone.
Its brain is completely gone. It's been cleaned out of it. If you knew a rabbit that didn't have a brain, like this would remind you of that, but it's just too bad you don't.
Oh.
Nobody's ever seen a rabbit without a brain in its skull, so I don't know why that would be the thing that it reminds you of, but for some reason.
I'm pretty creeped out right now. Both Tumnus and Marshall. I'll check another one just to see same song, different verse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. What about our possibly alive one? I will kind of float my way over to it.
Yeah, so you can see it has similar wounds on its body, like as some of the others. It looks like there was some kind of a struggle, like it has a couple broken tentacles off its face. And it does have like a fairly severe wound in the back of its head, but it doesn't seem to have, the job doesn't seem to have been finished in the same way that the others. It looks like there might be some cracked skullage, there might be some. It's severe. This thing is. If locate creature gave you like a radar blip for a heartbeat, like the heartbeat's super low. Like this thing is.
Got it.
This thing is next to dead.
Okay.
Do we know anything about like Illithid and their like eating habits? Like, would it be unusual for them to eat themselves, for lack of a better term?
They're cannibalistic.
Are they cannibalizing themselves here?
You know, it's hard. I don't think you necessarily know a yes or no answer to that question, but from what you're looking at, that's kind of what it looks like. I don't know if you know exactly if that's something they would do or not. I don't. But it almost looks like something like that.
We're gonna get stranded out here and then be forced to eat each other, right? Like they could plane shift away, right?
You would think.
Who knows?
Maybe not all of them.
Well, to Rurik's point, we don't know the whole story, and now, you know, we don't know where these holes came from. It doesn't look like a gun hole, so that's at least helps the Admiral issue. But
yeah,
maybe we go check out the blip on the bottom and see.
Obvious next choice.
Yeah, if that's our source, and if there's more dead, then maybe this creepy orb thing in the crystal, it was worth investigating.
We should definitely off this one before we move on, though. The writing on the wall, how fresh does it look? Because you said it was written on there was some sort of like
roll in
viscous material.
Roll some kind of check. You tell me what check. I don't care. Investigation.
Yeah.
Medicine, nature. Your call.
I mean, these look like
Perception.
Something arcane, magic.
You don't think that it's arcane. It doesn't. It's not like runic in that way. It's definitely like text, and the liquid doesn't necessarily look arcane in nature, but like nature or perception, insight, even. Yeah, your call. Any of those would be fine.
I'll do insight.
Hard to tell, just by the way that the black like warbly substance is bouncing around. It kind of looks like it could be that, which is like dripping freely from some of those things. It also looks like it could be like blood. It could be bodily fluid. It's hard. It's hard to. It's so alien that I think it's maybe difficult to date, to put a time on.
Can come back to this room, investigate more once we finish our business.
And it's at this point that if we were in IRL, real life, I would reach underneath the table and pull a sand timer out and put it on the table and give you no explanation for what that sand timer is.
Right.
So just know that I did that.
Okay, well, let's off barely alive mind flaring.
Xerxes will go ahead and shoot him.
And as you shoot him, then I go, I breathe out and I take the sand timer. Just kidding, the sand timer's still out. But the or whatever your active locate creature now only beats 26. And that source is clearly not this one. That is not dead. But out the other side of its head does come some like black sludge, and it's gross.
All right, let's go retrace our steps. Find the basement.
Yep.
All right, back down the stairs. Here we go. Roll a. Let's just say roll. You didn't say you're moving stealthily necessarily. So it's up to you. You can roll.
I mean,
stealth.
how can we when we're floating in the air?
That's what I'm saying.
Or it always is.
Or
because there's no footsteps.
That's kind of where I go. Like, there's literally no sound.
A percentile.
Well, you still gotta like
a percentile, John. It's up to you.
Just 1 percentile.
There it is. Just throws the percentile John out there. I love it. What's your party order for exploration? What you like? What's my? Who's in front and who's in back?
Rourke's probably in front, right? That's the shield.
Yeah, he'd want to be just because it takes him longest to get to stuff.
Okay, so Rourke first.
Emmy's fine being third or fourth.
Xerxes can go second.
I'll go third.
Emmy fourth. Love it. Okay. So there's some cool stuff that goes on with that. I'm going to put you on this map. You can see you're coming down the stairs. Rourke is just heading down the main staircase. But some cool things happen.
Are they cool?
Well, maybe.
There's one person here.
One person thinks they're strongly very cool. Let me give you a hint.
It's a me!
I'll give you a hint who that person is really quick.
Small flavor note: as we're walking through those halls, like, Emmy is constantly like staring at these words on the wall, just like, "What the fuck is this shit? It's so weird."
All right, so a good note: Emmy's distracted and definitely misses the first round of combat because of her distraction. Alright.
Initiative is fair.
Oh, I do get advantage on that.
Oh, hell.
I shall let the dice decide my fate.
Absolutely unbelievable. Okay, so as you guys are floating down the stairway, what you see is this doorway just like burst open, and there's a humanoid form behind it, but it's not like super quick to act. So just give me a second. Pull up all the things I need to pull up.
Sweet heavens.
Yeah. You're telling me. You're telling me. Oh. Oh, that's perfect. There we go. It's got to align the screen real nice like. Okay. The door opens. Stick. Okay, great. Xerxes, it is your go. You see a humanoid figure that has opened the door to your west. There seems to be more humanoid figures behind him.
I can't really see them, can I?
It's obscured. You can see that there is something there. They have partially covered.
And is that is behind the ladders or up the ladders?
Up the ladder.
Oh, it's above us. Got it.
It's about 10 feet up. Yeah. But it's floating in the air, so don't really worry about the dagger. So we all float down here, as I've heard said before.
If I kind of go out into the open here, will I be able to see them better?
So the door is like basically here. You don't really. They seem to be more on the interior portion, so you don't think you'll get a better shot by going into the middle of the room, at least into that area.
I would need to go up the ladders.
Yeah, but that would bring you into melee combat.
Yeah. Xerxes will just warn everybody that there's enemies that direction. And then he's going to try and position himself. Hello?
As you do, you see scurrying across the surface of the floor, kind of like spider climbing across the floor, a brain-like creature.
We shooting that thing.
You've encountered before.
We are shooting that thing. I will tell you that much.
Tell you what? That'll hit. That'll also hit. And that'll also hit. It is still a hit. But it doesn't look good. 3 shots to it, kind of like stuttered it.
Yes, turn.
Dude. Flying out of the room. Get to there, 25. Great.
Oh, jeez.
There's a man, an angry-looking man floating through the air with an axe. Comes up to it. Twice against ya. With his big ol' axe. $20 to hit against the old work.
20 will hit, and then
to retaliate against him.
Nice.
Rude.
and since there's no danger of a bunch of Gith noticing him, he's going to try out this Gith greatsword. Oh, that 8 is slashing, if that matters.
That'll do.
And then tell me if this works in the Astral Sea.
Ooh.
A sentence that starts with that is
Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, it doesn't necessarily, it could do something to its int. Great. So his speed is reduced. Let me remember that. That means his speed is 15. He does get a second attack. I should have done this the first time, but I guess I'm just going to do it normal. Okay. At this point, it's worth doing. So just normal. Great axe. 14, I don't think it's going to do it. Unless Rook has very bad ace.
It's bad, it's not that bad.
Not that bad. This one does not need to. Ooh, should we go all the way there? Let's see, get it. I don't know if it should. Maybe. Gosh. Man, decisions. Could get all the way there. Could get all the way there. It will. Runs up on Xerxes. Sprints up on Xerxes. Somnus!
So I just saw a brain come from down the hallway.
Yeah.
Just gonna do a little peeky peek. Choices. I think I will light my hands on fire and throw some scorching rays at all these different enemies that surround us. I forgot that I was going to roll the attack roll, so we'll just say that one's good.
Okay. Framed it. You destroyed it. You destroyed it.
And then, oddly enough, and it's not meta, these brains scare me more than the human guy with the sword.
Sure.
It feels like Rurik can go toe to toe, so I'm gonna shoot the other two at the other brain right by Xerxes.
Cool. Let's freaking go.
Critical threat.
Not bad, boy.
Critical threat.
13 to confirm. confirms.
Ooh.
That is a spell crit. That is a spell crit, ladies and gentlemen. Arcane Nuke. Roll damage is normal, and a wave of arcane energy radiates from you. All enemies within 15 feet. Ooh. Is there any?
The Berserker.
There's one. There's one. I think 2d6 force. Let me roll this con.
13.
DC's only 13.
Yeah, it's not a great confirm roll.
But it's got a +3
Ah.
con. 3 negates. Very cool though. Still 20 points of damage.
Does that get the job done?
Job is not quite done. It is still up.
Alright.
You got one
Wasn't
more
there,
raid.
wasn't there one more, right?
Yeah, there's one more.
Okay.
One more raid. 23, 7 points of damage. That'll do it. That'll do her. Save Xerxes. 90. Hummus, anything else? Spell crits are great.
Spell crits are great.
Very excited.
They feel very rare, Jay.
Yeah, for sure.
We're usually a little stronger than.
One, like, I'm sure that just with my inexperience of my character, there's probably some other stuff I could have done to, to buff that, but, we'll leave that for another day. No, that feels good. That feels right. I feel content.
This way. He's right out there. He's gonna do it recklessly. That work. With the great axe. Choppa choppa 16.
That hits.
17 points of slash over you. We love to see it.
Max damage.
Yeah, hitting him before he's raging, guys. That's the way. 18 to hit. 10 points of slash over. Love that. You love to see it. Everybody's excited. Loves it. Battle. This guy is gonna sprint the fuck out. He can move so far when he's dashing. He'll go there.
What the hell?
Hello, Tummy. This bad boy.
Oh, we killed them all.
This bad boy. Rook, give yourself. Because you're like on the stairs. Say, well, I could just go here. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just go here and hit Xerxes. It's fine. Reckless against Xerxes, 2 great axes.
I am going to wait.
That's fine.
Seeing one come our way, I will thrust my staff into the ground and impose disadvantage.
Well done.
So I guess if it's reckless, then it's just a straight roll, right?
Yeah, straight. 17? Xerx? I don't know Xerx's AC. I don't know anyone's AC. It's all
Fair,
going.
it's brand new
Oh,
character.
I was muted. That's nice.
Miss? Nice.
Bueno.
Boop, boop. Does he have? Is that on one attack?
On the
or all?
attack roll, that's all it says.
Okay, so just one attack.
Yeah,
so
just one.
He's still wrecky. Second attack, 17, gonna miss. Swings twice. And it's old Rurik's turn. Nautiloid battle. 0G Nautiloid battle.
Now it's our turn to rage and reckless.
Yes. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and weigh the close of day. Rage. Rage against the dying of the Lyric.
That's on the one directly to my south.
Great. 30 points of damage.
Feels good. Feels right.
And he now has disadvantage on his. Was it the next attack roll? It just says on attack rolls. I'm guessing that's
Probably the next one.
next one.
Or maybe all attack rolls not against you or something.
I'll Google it while you're.
I think there's more to the slasher feat than what you had listed there.
I'll Google it while y'all are doing your thing.
Okay. Does that look like it took him down more
It hit
than
him.
half or less than half?
He's not bloodied. He's not bloodied.
Okay.
He's not bloodied.
Or we hit that same dude again then.
Uh, 17 does hit.
Oof. That's nice damage.
Nice.
I'm gonna hate giving up that sword whenever we
Did you
get
just
close to
say?
the,
Did you just say 37 exactly? Did I do my math right?
Did you do your math right?
37 hit points left.
Oof. Nice.
Beautiful.
And real quick, Will, it's actually there is no disadvantage on attack rolls unless you crit.
Oh, gotcha.
This Will over here cheating. My gosh.
Renowned cheater.
Renowned
Renowned
cheater.
cheater.
The speed is decreased. You have that right, but it's only on a critical hit. Does the disadvantage, and it's on all attack rolls until your next turn.
And I'm not going to say this is because Will's a cheater that this is happening. You guys need to decide this for yourself. But as Rurik destroys this guy, a fucking brain pops out
I figured that.
and rolls initiative.
Jeez.
And I'm not saying that's because Will cheated, which he clearly did.
You're not saying that.
But I'm also not saying. Does Will have anything else to do? If you say you have an action, feel free to do it.
I think that's all he wants to do.
Right. Emmy, do your worst. High-level wizards. It's funny, I got away from the high-level wizard with this group, and then another high-level wizard joins.
Hey, no one to blame but yourself, Michael, here.
It's true.
True.
Why are we playing high-level D&D?
It's the most fun I've ever had playing D&D. I don't know if I can ever go back to level 3.
Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes it's nice not knowing whether or not you're going to die to a goblin.
Yeah.
Simpler times.
I
Time travel.
I really do want Michael to just put his experience into r/Dungeon Masters and just have them just like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, first time DMing, huh?
It's terrible. Some guy at work, he just started. He's very new, and he was talking about D&D, and I was like, "Oh, cool!" And I heard him say something about Curse of Strahd. I was like, "Oh, are you running Curse of Strahd?" And he was like, "Yeah, what do you know?" I was like, "Oh, I'm running Curse of Strahd."
I can tell you Curse of Strahd.
Like, I know a lot about it. The next day I came in, I was working in the office, and he was like, "Oh, I had a random question for you. Would you allow a character to summon 27 Velociraptor?" I don't know what he said, but I was like, "Oh, yeah, I would."
Yeah, that absolutely. Are you playing D&D?
Be named Doug, though.
Yeah. That
was
Doug's
like-
taken. You have to think of a new
Like,
name.
yeah, I mean, I would. I was like, maybe in Curse of Strahd, maybe I could see that you could be like, Velociraptors don't work because that's silly.
Where did you see a Velociraptor? How do you know what one is?
I could see that, but yeah, generally, I was like, just let characters do anything they can do. It's silly not to.
Okay. I am going to need a dex save from anybody in the sphere. I can't see around the corner. Sorry if I hit you. But there is a brain eater in front of me, and it's very disgusting, and I want it to go away.
Let me do my bad guys first, and then Xerxes.
We've never been more Gucci, because I am not in that circle.
Yeah,
Okay,
just work.
Xerxes, you are.
No, he's not.
What's the radius?
20.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's barely touching your circle.
Oh,
Which
that
on the grid, on the grid
Euclidean.
it does count. Yeah,
That non-Euclidean.
messed up. It's messed up. You're technically in there. Let me roll bad guys first. Dex.
Yeah. Is that helpful?
Yeah, it's still got it. Here's my bad boys. Berserker 1. Just not advantage. First one. Berserker 2. Berserker 3. And Brain 1.
Okay, so I hit 4.
I assume all fail.
The first one succeeds actually.
Ooh.
I have
Okay.
Ooh.
I have a DC of 18.
Great. So one save.
So
and then Xerxes
Emmy,
and Rick.
she claps her hands together, and then as she expands, there's like this greenish bubble. It kind of gets big, and then she just lobs it forward, and a big splash of acid covers everyone.
Oh, great.
So dope.
Is this something I can see? I'm assuming it's something I can see.
Yeah. So you should get your danger sense or whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Half damage.
So, yes, there's actually something special if you fail. Half damage on success. And on a failure, you will also take 5d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn. But if you succeed, you don't take that second.
Rourke's probably felt this before. Xerxes just has it on his foot, but still.
Again? You said you
So what
told me
that looked
last
like?
time.
She's like kicking her brain away from her feet.
Yeah, the brain is dead. The brain dies.
Xerxes takes half damage from evasion, but still.
Ooh, dope. There we go. Anything else, Emmy?
You drop that circle in it.
Yes, I can.
Oh, do we still need it?
No. Just anybody that failed will take 5d4 at the end of the next turn.
I think I have everyone. Get rid of that. Cleaning up. We'll clean up. Alright.
The hell?
You can usually go there. Berserk.
Shit.
Try to smack Emmy. Who's best? Reckless. Great Axe. Crit?
Oh, no.
Anything you can do about that?
Nothing I can do about a 27.
Little retaliation never hurt anybody.
Wait, it says when you take damage, Rourke.
When you take
Oh, I thought it's. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
cheating again.
just
So
know,
if you
either.
want, now
Just
to be
not the
fair, you took damage from Emmy. So if you want to
yeah, if you
attack,
want to hit Emmy,
you can do
I
that.
will.
You can
I
attack.
will allow you to hit Emmy. If you like.
Hey, I'm actually not in range, actually.
Yeah, throw if you want to throw your axe at Emmy. Right. This is to confirm. 21.
Yeah, that confirms.
Ooh! Slasheroo. Is this a slasheroo? I'm gonna proninate you. DC 21. Dex. And he goes prone. And he slips and falls.
How much damage do I take?
19.
19 points of damage. 19 points of damage and prone. Guys. But he's already attacking recklessly, so where he has advantage, so it doesn't really fucking matter.
Double advantage.
Double advantage for the second attack. Let's crit again. 23 is not a crit, but it definitely hits, I assume.
Yeah.
Let's
For 7.
7 points. Slasheroos.
Sweet. Still hasn't gotten through the Arcane Ward.
Yeah, the Arcane Ward, I know, I'm fine. But we're all excited. We're all having a great time. Intellect Devourer. There's still one more.
My gosh.
This is getting fucking so good. That one actually come up here. Why wouldn't it? Xerxes! You have so many options.
Do I need to take his damage?
It's at the end of the turn, technically.
Yeah,
but
5d4.
Love that.
Go ahead and roll it.
Man, it's the best.
I assume I don't take half of this from evasion, just is.
You got a very burning foot right now.
Yeah, your foot hurts. 15
Yeah.
points of acid, poison, whatever it is.
Acid.
Oof! Gross!
One of the few things I'm not resistant to.
Yes. It's like a thing that like a lot of people end up being resistant to, but you're just resistant to a lot of crazier things.
Mm-hmm.
Right. More important things, one might say.
Some would say, except right now. So.
Alright,
Wow, who knew tonight was going to be a freaking banger of a combat already? At night. You guys are all going to die. It's TPK. I can see it writing on the wall. Just like upstairs. How there's a bunch of writing on the wall.
If only we'd read the. If only we'd
Only you read it.
The writing.
TPK incoming. Don't go downstairs. That's what it said.
Lemnis, you're pretty dexy, right?
Sure.
I assume with those hooves, you know, you can bound.
I can make a mirthful leap anytime I need to.
Wow, I like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's actually really.
Which totally works in 0G, but you know,
Yeah.
pay no mind to that.
How do I get a cone?
Oh. It's
a
measure.
It's the ruler, and then just click the drop down.
Change it to-
You can change from line to cone.
60 foot, 45 foot. Oh no, that's degree.
I don't
45.
exactly know.
So you see the measure.
Oh, ooh, hello.
That's me. I believe you, Adam. I believe in you. That was a reverse cone, whoever did that. Oh.
Reverse cone. With the cone in the other direction.
15-foot cone. What kind of cone are you looking for, Xerxes? That's
I actually
not bad.
don't know. Do I have this written somewhere?
Is this your dragon's breath or something?
It's a shotgun, I bet.
I think shotgun.
Oh yeah, it's definitely.
It's probably like a 15-foot cone then, right?
We did a shotgun. I
Like
remember.
you used that, right?
Where did we put it? Because we wrote it at.
Is it? We're both looking in the same place.
Yeah, we are. I hate that. They need to fix that. Why does it?
Oh yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cone.
There's a 15-foot cone. Each creature in the area, dexterity 8 plus your dex mod. That's proficiency bonus. Yep. Dex save 15 foot.
So,
When you click it, it should actually go. So the question is,
I'm gonna hit you both.
the question is, yeah, I mean, you could step back one, drawing an attack of opportunity, and not hit Tumnus, or also hit Tumnus.
I mean, Xerxes kind of pissed off, to be honest, from hitting the getting hit by that acid bullshit. So he's kind of like, I mean, if this is what we're doing, like, fine. Like, if we're looking out for number one, like, I can look out for number one. Because he doesn't know any of these people, so.
That math checks out.
And
Rory and Emmy have known each other the longest, and Emmy had no problem just dumping acid on him. So
yeah, I mean, she might be used to working with barbarians, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, do whatever you gotta do, Nate. We'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay, didn't know you were gonna roll a 24, so that changes the calculus a little bit.
That is actually a real high roll.
I know that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Alright, so dex save for half. 2 of my boys. Fail. I'll both pick.
I believe in you, Tumnus.
Hang on, I'm checking to see if I have any things for saving throws.
It destroys one.
This isn't magical. Is this magic?
No.
I mean, technically,
it's magical bludge, but.
Hey, look at that.
There you go.
There you go.
You got a plus
I'll
one?
take that.
I love that.
Nope, but it meets. So
17, you're good. You're good. Take that.
Believe in the heart of the cards.
Heart of the cards, babe.
So he, his pistol turns into a shotgun, which blasts off to his left side, and then interestingly, it turns back into a pistol, where he attempts to shoot this one. Now I'm on a cone. This probably isn't going to hit, but
13 does hit.
Oh,
and it
okay.
does kill it.
Boom. Never doubt.
Never doubt, baby.
Never doubt.
It was teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
We can't have anybody's int get lowered, guys.
That's a nice word.
No.
That's a nice word.
No.
Love the use.
Yeah, nice round, Xerxes. That was good.
Okay. This guy will attack recklessly against Rook. 22. And 18.
Now he's getting retaliated for that second one.
Ugh.
Well, does not do it.
Jeez.
This one have acid. That failed.
This one does have acid. Yeah.
That's the green dot, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, Nate, you need to roll your 5D. Oh, you already did.
We did that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
13 to that guy.
That's good.
Yet lives. It's his go. Comes.
I think I will brandish my staff again and call out, let the Lord of Light shine upon us. May his radiance may we bask in his radiance. And I need all enemies to make a Constitution saving throw.
Right. Okay.
And there's a bright flash of light.
Here come the 3 berserkers. 21, 17, 8.
Pass, fail, fail.
The last guy, 15.
Fail.
For the brain.
So I will burn a channel divinity. And it's 2d10 plus my cleric level.
Oh. First guy gets half.
Ugh. Yuck. Terrible damage. That's worthless.
One of them dies.
Okay. Maybe less worthless. And then...
Yeah.
Is that brain still up, by the way?
The brain is still. Yeah. The one that died was the one that worked.
I will... go ahead and call out again to the Lord of Light. Say, give me speed, swiftness. 2 sorcery points. And quicken spell. And I cast another Scorching Ray. First one at Brain. Still up?
Still up.
Oh
It's
my
dead.
gosh.
That'll kill
Okay.
him.
And then I'll get the one by Burke and Emmy with the last one.
Roll for the crit. You have advantage because it was rare. Not the
crit.
kind of crit we were looking for, but
Nope.
A kind of crit.
Yeah.
all right. It's now bloody.
Okay. That is my turn.
This one will attack Xerxes, Reckless, Great Axe twice. Oh shit. I meant to, I didn't pop out an instant. Like an idiot.
Well, for a moment, I actually almost thought, oh, that was because Will cheated. One didn't pop out.
Oh wait, were there brains? Were there more
Yeah,
intellect?
well, there is a brain. Yeah, it popped out of one of the ones that died. Here.
That is a hit, by the way.
You love the sea.
Was that one of the ones that failed?
Yeah, this guy failed. He needs to take his damage.
13 acid.
Acid.
Ass. One of those things.
Ass.
Ass damage. Alright, Rick. I'm taking the I missed around there. So,
Go ahead and get my damage out of the way.
Oh, you want to take your acid, Dana? There you go. Nice. 9. Not bad.
I also, in between turns, added a few hit points because I realized I was taking full damage from slashing while raging.
Because he hashtag
Cheated himself.
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad it
Yes,
comes both
I mean,
ways.
equal opportunity cheating. He's gonna step there. He is still recklessly attacking, but he wants to step there for reasons. Actually, no, he's not. He's gonna stay there, and he's gonna. First of all, having fought with Emmy for quite some time, would he have an inkling of, does she like the fact that things are standing in a line in front of her as she prepares her next move?
But no.
That doesn't matter.
On some days it might.
Not today.
Not today.
Alright, we're gonna go for the dude in her face, first of all.
Standing over her as she's falling the stairs.
Yeah, she's gonna pull it backwards.
Yeah, baby. Dead. That one's dead.
Because he took a swing at Emmy as he dies, and I'm assuming a brain comes out.
It does.
But as he dies, he's still going to take his bonus action and shove him. Just to how dare you.
I mean, this guy kind of like his dead body falls kind of on your ankles. It's shoved closer to you. Gross.
I can't. Brain juices are getting everywhere. Because I imagine the brain's like falling like apart as the
Upset.
Brain juices are almost as bad as acid, he says as he takes his second swing.
It's got in my mouth.
And he'll hit the brain in front of her.
It hits. Ooh, that'll kill it. That'll kill it.
Nice.
And then he'll use his movement to go there, actually.
Don't even have to roll it into combat. Great. Alright, Emmy?
Emmy is not like his brain. It's intellect devours. So she's going to pluck a star from her robe and crush it in her hand, and 7 rays of force will strike out at it, dealing 27 points of force damage.
So good.
That one.
You misspelled force, by the way.
Did I? Oh, it's 2 C's. Hilarious.
Force. Dead. It's dead.
To the catch. She will then stand up, trying to wipe off the guts.
Oh, I forgot you were prone this whole time.
Yeah. Wiping off the guts, then steps around the corner. What's been going on around here, guys?
It's just dead bodies everywhere. Even though they didn't steer off the field. Surrounding everyone. Right. Xerxes? Oh, you have advantage against this guy because he was reckless.
He reckless, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna try and point his shotgun specifically at his head.
Cool.
Love that.
Remember that. Very that will kill him if he fails. I'll tell you right now. Dex? 5. Alright. Alright.
And then like the power, I have to rule that.
I will carry over the damage taken to the intellect devour that appears instead. Because you aimed it right at his head. But this thing does pop out of his body and not standing right. That is. It is bloody. Still up.
What he's got.
I'm rolling it in. Rolling it in. Let's hope it's not between 14 and 18. Ah! Ah! It's the worst. I'm upset. Everyone's mad. On this.
Whiz save, please.
Sure. Let's see. 8 plus 0. Big number. Yep, plus 17.
Hey,
Solid work.
nice, honest
Solid work.
effort, but it's still
23 points of the fight points and the fight.
Yeah.
You know, if it would have just rolled a 15, then it could have tried to devour intellect. Maybe.
That doesn't happen here.
Targets 15 saving throw. Failure of the previous 6 exceeds the target's intelligence. It murders him. Man, come on. Come on!
Ooh, I needed to roll a concentration check for locate creature.
Damage.
From that acid damage. That's Constitution saving throw, right?
You took acid damage?
Yeah, I took half. Or no, the shotgun damage, excuse me.
Oh, okay. This is like...
Shotgun damage.
Con save.
That is a con save.
Are we still in
Nice,
combat?
healthy save.
Oh, no, you're right.
I mean, he goes up and starts, like, brushing off some of the acid off of Ruick. Sorry, business. And give a paltry amount of hit points back.
Jeez.
Terrible rolls.
Who looks worse, Rurik or Xerxes?
Ruick probably tries to make it look like he's doing fine.
What are you at, Nate?
Feel free to heal and stuff.
I'm at 95, but 95 out of 112. Well, I guess you can overheal me. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you have higher... You have 30 more max.
Seen Emmy take care of Rurik, and I assume she took care of him completely. I'll
give one more to Ruick.
Take 7 there, mate.
Thank you.
$12 more Ruick.
All things considered, that went fine.
16 more Ruick.
All right.
We are still on the clock, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Talk this.
Has the blip moved?
No, you have not seen the blip move. It's in the same direction.
We will continue to follow it.
Downstairs we go. Okey-dokey. Come out here. Back where you were. That's what I said. There's a door to Tumnus's right, and then there are doors to the north and south, basically every 5 feet down this hallway, and then there is a trapdoor in the floor. The blip is still below you and to the east.
Door on the right.
Yeah. Door before trapdoor.
Yeah.
Opening that door, you see there is a stairway going down. This is kind of a larger room. There are doors 1, 2, 3 to the south. You can also see that there is a door beyond the stairs that leads further to the east from where you are currently, Thomas. And then, yeah, this goes downward.
Okay, cool. I think there's a dynamic lighting wall blocking. Like, moving.
Weird.
Kind of like, I can see like the, yeah.
It might have been the stairway.
Oh yeah, that was probably that wall in the stairway.
I hate maps that don't have the lighting aligned to the or the like.
That's
the
kind of
lines,
weird.
The walls aligned to the grid. Just align it to the grid. It's easy. That's what you see.
That goes down.
Yeah, this goes down, and there's 3 doors on the south wall, kind of one next to Xerxes, one next to that, and one next to that. One more here that you can see. And that kind of opens up down to the right.
Run the clocks are probably just straight down, right?
Yeah. Does it look like it's down there? Looks like.
Does it look like what's down where?
Like your locate.
Yeah, the locate creature is still active, and it is down and to the right.
Okay, then yeah, down the stairs.
Cool.
Seeing marching order, I assume.
Yeah.
Oh my word, this map is... so annoying. This map is scaled completely differently. Oh my god. That is so annoying. I'm not gonna complain because these maps were free, but... whatever makes me angry.
Sometimes you gotta do the best with what you got.
Yeah. Whoever made these makes me angry. Come on. At least scale them all the same. What are we doing here? Alright, well, for some reason the bottom level is 2 times as big as the levels above. But you guys don't care about it. That's just life, I guess.
Astral Sea is pretty wacky.
Pretty weird place. I don't really know why. Here you are.
Feels so much bigger down here.
Feels so much bigger down here. So you come down these stairs and they grow larger. That's stupid, but that's such is life. And what you see as you come down the stairs, you can immediately feel this is a much larger room than previously that you've been in, and I'm not just like joking like that. Like this room is bigger. Baby wasn't supposed to be 3 times as big, but whatever. We deal with it. But yeah, you just the room feels like cavernous. It feels big and empty, or big and open. Not a lot of rooms like the other places that you've been through. And as you get to the bottom of the stairs, you can just feel like, just by the way the sound is in your ears, like that, like behind you, Tumnus, around the stairs is like a large, dark, cavernous room. There is also a door here in front of you. And there is, yeah, that's kind of what you see from here. There is some like flashing and glowing light, and there's like some random pulsing light behind you. So the space isn't completely dark, but that's what you see, and you're kind of at the bottom of the stairs, right? So yeah, there's a door here, and then yeah, you just feel a big cavernous space behind you, and as you get to this level, you do feel that the form, the locate object, is basically this direction. Ping.
So
on the same level
so
that
through
you
the
are.
door.
Imagine Tumnus points and Rick goes and opens.
Yep, I agree.
Right. Is everybody in a position they would like to be in? Great. Hear some strange noises coming
Before
from.
we open the door?
Yeah. Coming from the direction behind you. Some like. It almost sounds like things emerging from a pool of liquid. You can hear like the sound of splashing and like dripping of water into a pool of liquid. It's very unsettling, strange sounding. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
You said behind us, right?
Yeah, so to the west.
Up the stairs or same level?
Same level.
Behind the stairs where that light is coming from.
Like,
Correct.
Great start, boys. Hey, there we go.
Okay. Just approach the door. You hear those noises, and it is Emmy's turn to act.
don't see anything down the hall, do I?
Very far down the hall, you can actually see some light, Emmy. You zoom out.
Yeah.
Even
This
further. Even
Oh!
there are some figures starting to emerge from what looks like a horrific briny pool with a large brain-like creature floating in it.
They look like they're aware of us?
They do. Yeah, I mean, they from what you can see in the glowing light, they look like they're emerging from this and like shuffling in your general direction. But it's hard. It's very hard to make out how many there are down there. where they are exactly.
Clear line of sight, right?
Yeah, as far as we can tell, you
despite
can kind of
all the
see-
shadows in between.
It's really dark. There's shadows in between, but there is some light coming from where they're emerging. So like you can see these shadowy forms. It's just hard to tell exactly what they are.
We got business behind us.
And yeah, there's something going on.
She alerts
Pretty far away.
them, but can reach them. So, like upstairs, she clasps her hands together, and that green bubble begins to form again, and she will lob it at them. Just circle one. Like that.
Dope.
Yeah, she casts Vitriolic Sphere.
Okay. Do these guys first.
Dex save.
Dex. Alright. Dex for the gentlemen, I'll call them for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 fails. Pass. 22 points of damage, and they get a green dot.
Mm-hmm.
Half damage for 1 pass. No green dot. And then this one has advantage on spell save. 22. Let's take the 11.
Does she know what that center, that big one is? The eye with tendrils.
Make a intelligence. Nature Arcana would work.
23.
It's a mind witness. The holder transformed into a like ceramorphosized, so you turned into a sentry type creature for the Illithid. It's used as a telepathic hub for them.
So it getting attacked is going to basically alert
any creatures within 600 feet of it.
Joe turn back. No matter what's on the other side of the door, we're fighting it now.
Anything else,
Cool.
Emmy?
Yeah, actually, she will, as a bonus action, she will illuminate and enter a starry form, taking the constellation of the dragon.
Nope.
So she actually also sheds bright light when she does that.
And does she stay shedding bright light? Want some bright light? I mean, you're alright.
Yeah. That's just like more flavor.
But here you go. Here's some bright light. I'll give you 20 feet. Okay.
That's turn. Let me know if you need those. When you need these D4s.
Yeah, I do. This one can. So 50 feet. And take some damage. 9 points. Great. Work.
He doesn't see anything, so he's just gonna move up and hold his attack action in case something comes around the stairs. Does he think he could climb those stairs a little bit and then jump off, or is it not?
They're kind of. It's kind of. Yeah, it's not open. They're kind of enclosed.
Yeah, I think he's good to just stay there and see what might come this way.
Okay. Something happened. Okay. Omnis, it is your go.
Wow, all the way at the end. That's where that stuff is.
By far.
Very far indeed. Sorry, I'm just checking to see what my vision is. Do I have anything I can reach now? I mean, was it just the 3 that you saw? You're talking, Croft. I can't hear you at all.
My bad. Saw a handful of humanoids and the tentacly eye mind witness.
Can't see the mind witness anymore, so that's scary.
Oh.
When in doubt, one must call out to the Lord for aid, and I cast a Celestial Spirit. And there was way too much text to try and put into the spell text, so that's why I just did the link to Summon Celestial. And I will summon it at level 6 in Avenger form.
I think I have spirit, but I will put something out there. Ooh, there we go. You should be able to control that thing.
And in Avenger form, it attacks with a bow.
Nice.
5 feet forward, just to make sure I'm in range, even though I know I am. It is my spell attack modifier to hit, which is plus 11. So I'm just gonna roll standard dice roller here, because
Yeah.
these are arrows. How's a 26?
That'll hit.
And it is 2d6 plus 8 radiant damage.
That's against one of the brain boys.
The veterans, yeah. That's the only thing I can see.
Yeah.
So
20.
there's 20. And it makes a number of attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down. So I will get 3 attacks, so I get 2 more rolls here.
Oh. I'll hit. Same guy.
Yep, same guy, assuming it was still up.
Yep, still up. It is dead, but a brain pops out of it.
I don't care about the brain right now. I will move it to the southern guy.
Okay.
With my final attack.
Four hits. Nice. 3 hits.
Okay. That's my turn. I'll step back and I'll tell my Avenger to move out of the line of fire as well.
Cool. Alright, Xerxes. Ichishoko.
Let's see what we got going on over here. Hello.
Oh, hello.
I can see him, right?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Boom, here comes the boom.
Ready
Ready or not.
Here comes the boy from
Grey
Hit.
Forge.
Hit. 2 hits. Miss.
Xerxes will call out the location of the Mind Witness. It's right here.
It's right here.
And he will also move backward.
Clear.
Just so we can all get, I guess, together and just get hit by a fireball.
Let's see it. On the ground. These guys move 15. Go there. Go there. Amy, it is your turn. Oh boy. Darkness.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Your noises echoing in the hole.
Can I, Tumnus, do you still sense the presence of Illithid?
It does not, I believe, a concentration.
No, because I dropped it for Celestial Spirit.
Gotcha. She's looking at the door. Wondering if we should open it. Amy will open the door. Anything in here?
You see a room, a vast room. There's a helm right there. A Spelljammer helm. Table. Weird alien shit. Seen creatures.
She is going to bring out her lantern of revealing and light it.
Cool.
30-foot radius, I believe. Invisible creatures and objects are revealed in its bright light. 30 bright, 30 dim.
It will be your action to light it.
Yep.
Cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see something? Do you see something?
Oh, fuck!
Oh my.
She, like, stumbles backwards, like, falling to the floor. Guys. She'll point into the room.
This isn't good.
Large
Nope,
large
not good
tentacle
at all.
creature Something like that.
Kill it quickly.
Anything else, Emmy?
No. Don't think so.
Small amounts of urination.
Yeah, definitely startled. Didn't think it would be right next. Yeah. That will be it.
Right, you hear some maybe noise down the hall, maybe just floating. Rurik. It is your go.
All right. Well, you can get 1, 2, 3. Can I see it from there?
Yes, with the lantern. The lantern is making it visible.
Can I move?
Is it 30 feet? Any?
What's 30? Yeah, the 30-foot radius. Yeah.
So whenever it's within Emmy's area.
So I have one more space of movement.
Yeah, you could go here.
I can move to my southeast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is fortunate.
Yeah, because you can move through Emmy's square there, so that's fine.
That is start doing what we do. Well, we're of course raging.
Of course. Beautiful strikes. Beautiful, both hit.
He'll do whatever it is people do when you're trying to taunt the focus of a creature like this off of a wizard.
As one does. Alright. Anything else, Rick?
That is all.
Okay. Let's go. First thing it will do is Mind Blast. Mind Blast. Intelligence saves.
Everyone has advantage.
Which you both have advantage on. Let me see what it can see. Let's see what it gets in its little coner guy here. Solid start.
Don't like that. Okay, that's better.
Yes. Does your avatar guy get it? You know?
What's your question?
Does the what is it called? The Celestial do saves?
I mean, it has a stat block.
It doesn't get the benefit of Intellect Fortress.
Yeah.
So yeah, Calmness and Xerxes will also save. And your Celestial guy. Does he have? Is it Doug?
Said int.
Yeah,
it is not Doug.
Solid work, Xerxes. 19.
I ain't getting my brain sucked out again, bro.
We don't know what this save is, right?
Just intelligence. So.
Intelligence.
19 can't get the job done. Right? Because I have something I can do to buff this, but I don't know if it's worth burning it or not.
Probably going to deal psychic damage, but you also have resistance to that.
Yeah.
And it might have something else.
Oh, never mind. I get to find out. So go ahead and let me know. My thing says I get to know if I failed.
19 saves.
Cool.
And one for your bro, your
yeah.
celestial bro.
It does not have proficiency in any saves, so it's literally a flat D20. Can't imagine that's going to get the job done.
Brick and celestial bro. You take 31 points of psychic. Damaggio. And you are stunned.
Did we get something that halves that?
Yeah, you get to have that. One of my spells on you right now have psychic. So you'll take 15.
Here's the stunned condition. And you are stunned for 1 minute. But you can save at the end of your turn.
I might have something for that. Give me... Okay, no, that's paralyzed and charmed. Is paralyzed or restrained. No, I can be stunned. All right.
That is its go. Yeah, that's their part. Okay. Thomas. Today's yoga.
Check on our... I can't see shit. Don't like it.
Very scary space craft.
Mm-hmm.
It's like some alien bullshit.
Gosh, and everything I have is concentration. All right. Call down the fire of the Lord of Light. I need the Mind Flayer to make a dexterity saving throw.
Spell.
Spell.
$17.
That fails.
That'll fail him. That'll fail him. Oofda, oofda. Take some fire Damaggio.
I can place
Done?
it pretty easily without.
Yeah, you're good.
And I'm actually sorry, I'm just debating which is gonna do damage. I am going to use a sorcery point because my firebolt is a low level, and I will empower my fireball, and I am going to re-roll the 3 1s and the 2. So I'm gonna roll 4d6, and we'll just go left to right.
Cool.
Alright, so
5
plus 3, plus 6. I'm doing that right. Because the 4 replaces the 1, it's plus 3. The 2 replaces 3. A 1. That is plus 4. Oh, so it's plus 5.
So 5 plus 5. So
yep,
5 more
so
points
5
damage.
more 5 more points of damage.
Got it. Nice. Solid.
And that'll be my turn, and my celestial spirit, Luthen will be his name, is stunned, right?
Yeah, you can save at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Intelligence.
Can't imagine a 2's gonna get the job done.
Still stunned.
Okay.
Alright. Xerxes?
There he is, huh?
Yep.
Xerxes. This guy looks kind of familiar.
Oh, does he?
Uh-huh. You've seen a creature with a large illithid with many tendrils coming from its face before. Very distinctive. He looks familiar to you. I'm not saying all illithid look alike, but
that's racist.
It's either that or you've seen this guy in Briarwood.
This specific guy?
Or something that looked a lot like him. It's hard to tell.
It's a living profile.
Well, then if he recognizes him, I think Xerxes would go all out.
I think so. That math checks out.
His eyes are gonna glow even more white somehow, with wings sprouting from his back, and he can tell that his weapon has also gained increased radiant power.
Horrifying. Oh, Emmy, I should say this room is also covered in text. It's all over the room.
This room.
Is it still there after I exploded a bomb in the room?
Yeah, some of it's singed. Some of it's fucked up and singed. Familiar text all over.
Oh, I don't have advanced
20 still hits.
Oof.
27 hits. 28 does not confirm the fumble.
54 damage.
He is bloodied.
Awesome.
He is bloody after that horrifying display.
And he will back up.
He would have really liked to have paralyzed you, stunned you,
Yeah, suck my brain out.
and suck your brain.
Michael, we never
Yeah.
did roll the 5d4 for the other.
Oh yeah, there is one more than these.
Because 4 failed, right?
3 failed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the other ones already died. One.
Okay.
There's one that's still active. It does still have the green dot.
14.
Beautiful. Right, intellect devour. Great. Veteran. Veteran. Where's our own guy? Oh, yeah, I did. Great. Emmy. It is your go.
Emmy is going to clap her hands together again. Instead of acid that forms this time, it's sort of like a chain lightning linking the two hands, and then she will fling it at him. That needs to make a dex save.
Okay. So, damage. Fail.
Fails.
Not good, Bob. Not good.
56 points of lightning damage. Unfortunately, only one target. But
Still, it's pretty fried. It's pretty fried. He doesn't seem to like that very much at all.
I think I can do his bonus action.
Some might say he's a glass cannon.
Some might say we almost killed his ass 13 levels ago.
Yeah.
True. Quite true.
Alright, that is all.
With way more party members too.
Yeah.
Behind that.
Alright. Rick. End of your turn, you can make a save versus. Rick is still stuck.
Yeah. That -1.
Okay. Gotta roll to get my stuff back. Well, would you look at that?
No, please.
It's really only one option, and I got that. Okay. The best. Well, is it though?
That means locking eyes with it. Hoping it focuses on her.
I could try to eat Rick's brain, but it looks like he has a tough exterior, man. Looks like he's got a pretty tough exterior.
That's some bullshit.
I think I'm gonna survive much longer.
It really is wild that Ismolo wants us to try and capture this alive. Like, that truly is a laughable request.
He could.
Possible, yes. Doable, no.
The irony is going to be when the one that we killed in the tank for no reason was his quarry.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy looks
Could've just
scarier
left.
than the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, we could have. Man, why didn't we say that before, Nate? Because we could have taken that one back and then told Ismolo to blow the ship to smithereens. Would have gotten the job done either way.
This is more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. No disagreement, just realizing like, oh, we similar to the that fight we did a month ago. We did this on hard mode.
All right, Emmy. Intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Thank you.
Emmy, you feel this horrible feeling wrap around your brain, the interior of your skull. Just like, but you're able to shake it off. I don't know if you've ever
Mark
felt
said him
the
afterwards.
ever felt the feeling of being feeble-minded before.
Ooh.
That's what he was going.
Ooh.
And then he
Oh, that's
backs up.
scary.
Then he backs up out of your range if you want to try to smack him.
I don't have Warcaster, so. I would prefer not to waste my reaction.
Okay. He vanishes from sight as he backs out of the. Oh, actually, he probably wouldn't even vanish anymore because I think he's made attacks. So he wouldn't actually vanish. He's still there. You don't even need to answer now. Vanish, steps away from there.
Is he like is he standing in something over there?
He's just floating.
Okay.
You know,
Backing away like a bitch.
backing away like a bitch. Yeah, you get the feeling that that was the last resort move, in hopes to get you off the playing field. Oop, grab the wrong thing. What page? Oh, I'm on the wrong page. There we go.
Oh boy. Don't like that.
Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. My friends. Okay. Hi, Rays.
Shit.
I'll roll them random, as is tradition. Can I double up? Am I allowed to double up? That's a question. Reroll duplicates. 1, a 4, and a 5. Tumnus? Need a charisma save?
You have advantage.
I do have advantage. Cool.
You do have advantage.
Save. Okay, I need a dexterity save from Tumnus.
Do I have advantage?
I should give yourself some.
Is this a spell, Michael?
It is not a spell.
Did I fail?
You did fail.
Eight's a really low number, y'all.
Pretty low.
Gosh, we've even fought this. I can't even remember what the next one is.
Usually damaging?
Yeah.
It's usually like their disintegration, if I remember.
Alright, I will go ahead and be favored by the gods.
Nice.
And I will,
Wish for an 8.
D4.
2d4. 12? Not gonna do it.
Gonna fail. Fail.
Damn it.
Right. Your speed is halved.
Oh, that's fine.
You are slowed. You can't take reactions.
It's less fun.
And you can only take either an action or a bonus action on your turn. Not both.
Okay, that's a problem.
Essentially slow.
Is there a limit?
You can make a save on your turn. Yes.
Okay.
At the end of your turn. Last raise coming for Emmy, and I need a Constitution.
But save is not. Yeah.
11.
11.
Fail.
Yes,
Gonna fail.
That's a fail.
That's a fail. Okay. Emmy, you are stunned.
Great.
Stunned for 1 minute. You can save on your turn. And that's its 3 rays. And its movement. And it's Thumnus' turn. Moving at half speed, no reactions, 1 action, 1 bonus action.
Taking away my bonus action really sucks.
Or lose concentration if I get stunned.
I don't think so. You can still come straight up with you.
Okay.
It's you and me, Xerxes. And surely half of me and you.
It's a good thing I've got wings and glowing eyes and a giant glowing gun.
Mm-hmm.
Those things help.
Step up here.
Oh god, you're only making 5 footsteps now.
I can do 10 feet total. That's all I can do. So I made half my movement right there. Now that I know that Xerxes should be able to see the Mind Flayer, I'm gonna launch another fireball. And I'm going to center it right on the center of the mind. So.
Okay.
So if there's anybody hidden in the darkness there.
Yeah. It's this guy. Mind is Dex.
Yep, Dex. And I'm going to.
9, so 2 fails.
Only hits 2.
Only it's 2, yeah.
I'll go ahead and use another sorcery point, and I'm going to re-roll the 2 2s and the 1.
Okay.
So, +2, +3, -1, so 5 more points again.
Cool.
Is that veteran still up?
He does die. Without flukes a brain.
Save for my for Luthen. 16.
Does not save.
Oh.
Still stunned.
Philly.
You also get to save at the end of your turn against the slow.
What is it, Dex?
Dex, yeah. You are no longer slow.
Sweet. Alright. That's good. We needed that.
Alright, Xerxes?
Well, let's see what's going on over here. Hello.
You are standing. There you go.
I see you.
Who you shooting? Who you shooting? Who you want? People everywhere.
I want Mr. Mind Flayer himself.
Got it.
We're going to do as much as I possibly can.
End his days.
Alright, let's get the Radiant Soul Global Modifier on there. Let's use 4 grit points as an aimed shot. Let's use some arcane ammunition.
Be a big round here.
Empty the clip. Empty the clip.
This is a drill round.
Some might say this is a big round.
This round deals an additional 1d8 damage to a hit target. You may add additional d8s for every arcane ammunition that you spend.
And you're shooting at me? That's so fucked up. Can't believe you do it.
Never hit me with acid again, Emmy.
All right. So we'll expend two.
Gotta roll high.
2 rounds of arcane ammunition to add 2d8s to this shot as well. Mark that off my sheet. All my modifiers are on here.
See this roll?
There we go, baby.
35 to hit.
And then here's the
47 points. That seems high.
Still up.
Oh.
All right, let's get these off here.
Where's got more bullets?
Always got more bullets. 18 just hits
Okay.
and kills.
Hey, I finally killed his ass.
Let's go.
A kill, one might say, over a year in the making.
Wow, so many points of damage. They'll have bullets left.
I only see one other target.
South, that might change.
Yeah.
Yeah, from where you're currently standing.
Well, it's still probably good to take this off the board.
It wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
I would say it wouldn't be bad. 21 points of damage exactly. It is dead.
Boom.
Nice.
What a round.
That.
All right.
That big round there's versus
round.
big round.
And he will back. I guess we're now going to back this direction now that it's dead.
You tell me.
Oh God, there's another one.
Oh.
Yo.
Hello. You good?
The wave.
Is that where you want to be? Dang, where we?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go here. Oh God.
He's the mind witness now.
Triangulated.
Yeah, the stairs was probably the move.
Let's look downward. There we go. So much movement. So much movement. So much movement. Okay, what does it need to do? First, it's my claw, just for the help.
2.
Stunned target must be easier to hit.
On target would be easier to hit.
Must be, but you're also kind of have a little cover from where it is.
When it gets there, you hear a high-pitched beeping noise, and something explodes.
Nice.
Great. Love that.
Let's just put where I have so much stuff on my sheet, guys. It's like it's out of control. If you ever got to see my sheet, I know Michael gets to see it sometimes. Like, I have just so much stuff.
Dexterity save. Great. 3. Fail.
Can a brain be knocked prone?
Yeah, it can go prone. It's not.
Nice. That's awesome.
And you know my ass is going 15 feet backwards.
Oh yeah. That math checked out.
Bye bye.
Okay, disadvantage on attack rolls. That's changing things.
Yeah, does it not have enough movement speed to stand back
You
up?
can't stand back up.
Nice.
So
Big.
this disadvantage on the claw
MVP.
against toughness.
Oh wait, what the hell?
It could be
Six.
regular against Demi.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it can. That would have a hard time to hit that, especially prone. But it misses against toughness. But it does get to attempt delect.
Okay, I'm going to stab my staff into the ground and will impose disadvantage.
Okay, I don't know if it. I'm gonna tell you. You might want to take. I don't think it was an attack roll.
Oh, I thought it was. Is it a save I have to make?
Yeah, it's gonna be a save.
No,
So keep that.
I'll take that back then. Yeah.
Okay. But it is intelligence. That's good.
Advantage.
Is it good?
I mean, yeah, you have advantage against it.
Straight 0.
Okay. Not a great start.
Which brainy?
Not a great start.
It's a 2-turn process, right?
So you take some damage to start, some psychic damage.
Oh, I do?
4 points of psychic.
Half.
Okay, then I would like it to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, great. Still got a little bit more to do, but here's the dex.
Okay, that fails.
It's a 20.
Oh, it's not a disadvantage.
I don't believe so. Maybe it is. Hold on. Prone.
It's prone.
I think that's the thing with throw.
Disadvantage on attack rolls. No, it doesn't use disadvantage on anything for prone.
can roll.
Yeah. So it's flat. That's funny.
It will take half of this lightning damage as my staff shoots out lightning.
Okay. All right, so now I get to roll some things. 3d6s. What's your intelligence?
It is 8.
If it succeeds, the target's intelligence score. The score is reduced to 0.
What are we rooting for here?
We want under an 8.
Low.
Under an 8 on 3d6?
Yes. That's what we want.
Oh no.
And this was not a spell, right?
This is a. Let's all remember this. The CR2 creature.
Well, I remember my very vividly.
I already
Alright.
I remember very
wait,
clearly.
this is Glint version 2.
Glint went.
Yeah.
This is how Glint. We want to blow an 8.
Everything's full circle.
Oh my god.
3d6.
Oh.
Here's the interesting part, Thomas. Your intelligence becomes 0. You are stunned. But not dead. Yet. Your intellect has been devoured. Intelligence at 0. The good thing about intelligence at 0 is I think that might be able to be saved by like a greater restoration or something.
Could I do this myself?
Well, Kale is on the boat. Kale is on the boat, and he
that's
also.
Prepped. That's prepped. I could do it myself. I don't need Kale.
The
But
bad
you're
news is there's a
stunned.
lot of stunned targets around here, including yourself.
I don't think you can cast it on yourself while you're
And
stunned.
it will attempt to eat your intelligence on the next turn, jumping into your skull. But there's still things that can be done. There's still things that can be done.
Xerxes, your only hope.
It's coming.
That or slapping.
down the line.
Well, Xerxes goes after Emmy and Brooke, so he can't even like shake y'all awake.
I think that would help too.
Down the line. Alright. That's its go. Veterans' turns. They're going to be moving there 50 feet. Why does that thing? Just. It's fine. Emmy?
I'm stunned, so I just make the save again at the end, right?
Yeah. Currently stunned. Save at the end of your turn.
Save.
It is let me make sure. I think it's int. It is int. Oh wait, you're stunned against the mind witness, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought that was con.
All right, it's con for you. I was looking at the wrong man. 15 will do it.
Okay.
You are
But I can't do anything, right?
no longer stunned. Correct. Yeah, it's the end of your turn.
Take a reaction at me.
I do still have my reaction, but
Rourke. Yours is against the original.
There we go.
A solid 7, DC 17.
Yo.
You're good. So Rourke
Yo.
takes it off at the end of his turn.
Totally not a turn too late, but you know,
Still
glad for
good.
y'all.
This guy's dead. The mind witness is still here. Still has friends it can see.
You'll stun me again.
Oh, let's see. We'll do 136. 164. Okay. Emmy.
Me, Emmy, and Emmy.
Charisma.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
I never rolled my Luthen save on this turn.
Oh, correct. Yeah, go ahead and roll that at the end of his turn. Still struck.
Not gonna get the job done.
Get the job done. So charisma for Emmy.
Oof.
Oof to doof, Emmy. 9.
9.
Emmy. You have disadvantage on attack rolls for 1 minute. You've been aversion, right?
Okay, what's that?
6. Strength, Emmy. Waves against the telekinetic ray. And then the last one is against Xerxes, and it's 4. Dexterity against Xerxes.
We love dexterity against Xerxes.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Random raise, man. It's the worst. Save against floating ray. But it will. Up. It's fun and it's faster in the plane that it lives in right now than it would be on the paint. That's fun. Tum Tum. Tum Tum has an intellect of 0 and is stunned. I don't know if you can do anything, to be honest. Yeah, you are currently stunned. It's not a great time to be. It's not great. It's not great. Not great, Comnus. But, luckily, Xerxes goes before the intellect.
Help me, Xerxes, you're not my hope.
So help me, Xerxes. There's a lot of things moving in on your boy.
I know.
One of which is an intellect devourer.
Oh wait, it's
The
for Luthen.
Oh yeah, he does get to save at the end of his turn.
It's still nothing. You can't just get a flat D20 roll.
So here's the thing, Xerxes. It's prone. So technically,
I was going to
would
say,
give you disadvantage on range attacks. If you want to walk up to it
and have my
within
weapon
5
of
feet,
radiance change
then you're
form.
fine. Then you're fine. Within 5 feet, you're fine. But that does put you closer to all the bad things.
I know, but
That's the risk.
it is what it is.
Some would say it has 16 hit points.
Well, my first attack has
What you
Radiant
got?
Soul in it inherently.
Let's just hope it hits. 21 hits.
Thank you, Nate.
It does kill it.
Thank you, Nate.
Does kill it. Now all you gotta do is fend off these last dregs.
All right.
Perhaps.
All right.
Or shoot Tumnus in the head. Just put him out. Put him out as an Ezreal. He's been playing
Alright,
with
the
zero. Maybe he'll never come back. You've seen Glenn. You're like, well, it's all over from here.
We actually haven't seen Glenn. We don't know what
Sure.
happened to him.
Maybe you think that Tumnus is going to turn into a pool of salt water.
Can I have Maybe a weapon ruling that's literally never existed before.
Probably.
Am I able to use the shotgun form on my weapon of radiance as long as it still consumes 2 attacks?
Of course. Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
Okay, guys, this is galaxy brain shit. I hope we're all ready for this.
I'm so excited.
15, 20. I'm going to use an arcane ammunition flash round. This takes 2 arcane ammunitions to shoot. When firing from your shotgun, you can choose to expend a flash round. This doubles the size of your cone to 30 feet. In addition to the regular effects, any creature that takes damage must make a Constitution saving throw or become blind until the end of your next turn.
Cool.
That feels relevant.
Mind witness. Not immune to blind.
Feels even more relevant.
That's good. I mean,
if I move up 1 more,
then you get all 3.
Then I get all 3. I have no earthly idea. Get out of here. I don't know how this damage is calculated, to be honest. Because the weapon of radiance and the shotgun are 2 different weapons. Should I just fire... Should I fire Weapon of Radiance for the hit?
Yes,
and then do the 3d10 magical damage?
Yeah, I'm into that. I like that. Okay, so plus 13 to hit. 21. Hits all 3.
And then 3d10 plus 4.
On the cone. Yeah.
So I lost some damage in that trade. But I get to potentially blind all of these people.
Only one of them is still standing. Con save. Con,
I believe.
17, solid actually.
Con, hold on. The Constitution saving throw. The DC for saves is 10 plus my int plus proficiency.
That might not be enough. Proficiency is 5 now, I think, right?
So
your int's decent.
15, it's 18.
There you go.
My,
well, that guy's
yeah.
Nicely freaking done.
Holy cow. We only had to completely jerry-rig this entire made-up class to give me interesting and fun
that was great.
Mechanics.
We all had fun. It's this guy's turn. He's blind. Which is kind of strange, but also fun. Also fine. Weirdly, he continues running exactly as he would, and swings exactly as he would. Two-handed, 2 swings, normal against Xerxes, even though he appears to be, his eyes are milky and blonde.
Hit
and a miss. Just I'm taking the blindness off him. The brain inside him makes him have blind sight. That's too bad, but sometimes that's how it goes. Emmy? Can this be ended? Can this be ended? Some might say it can. What a fight. What a fight in Nautiloid. I will say I'm quite pleased with this Nautiloid fight. I'm glad that this level was 2 times as big as it was originally supposed to be. It made it great. It made for a great fight.
Alright. Another vitriolic sphere coming down, hitting.
Dunking on these boys.
These two, and it somehow technically hits this guy, but not Xerxes from here.
That math totally checks out.
Which, checks out, of course.
Great. It's because of that little, this little weird overhang of the wall. Just a splash.
I guess.
It's weird. They both die. And the brain just dies. That was going to pop out.
Yeah, the acid melted through.
So weird how that happened like that.
Here's the damage to make me happy.
They both die. And the acid carries over and kills the brain. It's crazy.
Yeah, it starts at the start. It triggers at the start of their turn this time, right? Yeah.
Yes. You guys had it in the bag. You guys had it in the bag. Come on.
Did we?
I mean, at the end, you did. At the end.
Oh, we have Xerxes, so of course we had it in the bag.
That's true.
Wow.
I mean, we'll go over and hug Xerxes. Like, oh my god, your magical glowing gun is amazing.
I think it helped that I fought that thing before.
Like, those things before, or that specific one before?
It's hard to tell through all the tentacles, but I think it was that specific one.
Oh, glad you were here.
Do we need to take like its head or something? Like, do we need bounty proof?
Yeah, taking its head would be good.
If we're taking its head, Emmy would start studying the script in the walls.
Yeah, you can take its head. There's some few interesting tidbits about the things it's wearing that look interesting, I would say. It's got some cool rings on some of its tentacles. Some might say it was a little more beefed up than before. Yeah, Tumnus just sits there and drools. His intellect is 0.
Tumnus, she will come over. Shade Tumnus. Flips through her spell book.
Like Sam Rockwell at the end of the Green Mile.
Work, you're gonna need to carry him again.
Bullshit, carry him again.
You don't have a say.
You've been knocked out before. Not that you've had your mind eaten before.
Yeah, fair.
Funny, because Emmy was targeted by the feeble mind. Someone's got his mind devoured.
But so that's what that was.
Yeah, you were targeted by a feeble mind, yeah.
Would Emmy have known that was a... would that have been a spell?
Spell-like ability, essentially. So, mind flayers are fucked in that sense. Like, they can do crazy shit without... They get around counterspell. Yeah, it's messed up. So messed up.
She'll have Rurik kind of bring him over to hopefully some comfortable position in this helm room. Captain's deck or whatever.
Yeah, so the text all over the room is you'll have to use some kind of spell to decipher it just because of the language.
We have 10 minutes. She can cast Comprehend Language. She'll lose concentration on Intellect Fortress, but...
Yeah, I mean, you get the sense that you've cleared out of all living things, at least. after waiting for a little while, so that would be possible.
Right, because the mind witness would have alerted anything, and it would have already come.
Yeah, especially after waiting some time, you would expect that things would, make their way here. Things that you saw during the fight, like that glowing light down the hallway, did seem to illuminate some kind of briny pool with a massive brain in it. That might be worth exploring. I'll kind of zip through a little bit of this because, you'll be able to cut off that thing's head and collect the stuff that's of interest on it. It does have some items that had beefed it up since the last time you encountered it. The text that's been scrawled everywhere may, in fact, confirm Xerxes' thoughts that he has seen this thing before, because written everywhere in this room and in the room above, it just says, "My dreams are clear," over, 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 over again. Which are things that he may have heard some things say in Briarwood back in the day. My dreams are clear. My dreams are clear. My dreams are clear. There is a rotting elder brain in a pool in the cargo. That's pretty cool. It has the illithid that you did kill did have some cool stuff on it, including two cool rings, a medallion, and an interesting breastplate.
Okay. Be able to identify those in time.
Those are all magical. You'll be able to ID next time, especially with the help of your buds back on the ship. So yeah. Barring any extensive time that you spend in here, I will note that the lights are flashing a bit quicker than they were when you first came, and that my hourglass that I still have not removed from the table is
going.
Is getting low.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
actually,
even worse.
Leave this sinking ship. Get out of here.
Yeah. Ground what we can.
So there's not a ton of time that you basically you have this sense something. So we'll kind of start here as you guys are wrapping up and heading out next week.